Two.
Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, but we're here! We're here! I guess I see Armed with Their Speed is now following. Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, I didn't even send an alert to people, but I'm gonna end up directing you to Armed with Their Speed. I hope everyone's doing really well today. Yugi finished their run in such a good time. Oh my gosh. Yes, hello, Enemies and Ison and Drigget and Volclock and Law. It's so lovely to see you. We're actually going to be raiding to Armed with This Speed because the collab thing won't work. So I'm going to pin. Oh, Volclock's pinned a message. I actually need to pin something else. So if a mod could kindly pin this message. Chat is moving. Let me just I need to quickly link the Armed with This Speed Twitch channel, which is right here. Just setting up just a little bit. No, it's the browser. The browser is the thing that's not gonna allow it to work. Yeah, chat is moving here. Please pop by to support or donate. There we go. Thank you, Takai. Thank you for the good luck. Okay, I'm so excited. We got a silly little ad. So I'm going to raid out. Thank you, Ball Clock, for pinning that. I'm going to raid out to Armed with Their Speed. We're going to get ready for this run. I'm still going to be streaming from here, but for the most part, I'd love it if you showed the chat and Armed with Their Speed your support. Thank you for the GL Nightfly. It's going to be such a banger run. I'm looking forward to it. So let me set up this raid. There we go. Invalid username? What? But I just take, okay, raid, hold on. There we go, we've created a raid. So chat, I'm sending you directly over there. You'll have fun with them, because I'm about to be in there too. And we're gonna get ready to run Sly. I'm just quickly updating all the socials. I'm tagging you guys in the Discord server. And just using the linked armed with their speed. It's going to raid you out any second now. I would love to catch up with you guys sometime soon too, but we're doing all the cool things right now. It's going to be so great. So let me just quickly send you guys over there now. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. See you in a bit, everyone. Bye. Okay, I'm just doing all the pings. Even though I can be heard right now. Hold on. Not this. There we go. Oh my gosh, Carmelita's angry. Okay. Hopefully this is fine. So I've got the run all set up here. Just making sure that I've got things muted. And yeah, I'm pretty much good to go. Whenever you're ready.
It's being weird for me. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, that looks good now.
Cool, fantastic.
Okay, and you're ready, you said?
Yep, I'm ready whenever.
All right. I will count you down from 3 then, and then after which give it about 4 or 5 seconds for the scene to transition, and then you're gonna be good to go.
Cool, fantastic. Thank you. I'm super excited.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm super excited to be running in my very first marathon today. We're doing Sly Cooper and Thieves Raccoonus. It's going to be any percent. I prepared this Carmelita sprite for when I go through all the motions of speedrunning, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing some any percent. There's going to be a lot of tricks that I might have trouble explaining throughout this run. That's because a lot of tricks happen at once. They happen way too fast for me to always keep up with. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit jittery. I'm all over the place, but I'm super happy to be running today. It's gonna be so much fun. I see everyone in chat giving me all of the hype. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so without further ado, I should get ready to get into the run, shouldn't I? It's gonna be a lot of fun. But first, I owe a lot of special thank you to 3 people. that is Nikastalis, Gez514, and Takai, who have all given me significant advice and support for learning Sly runs. I'm nowhere near perfect right now, but this game has my entire heart, and without that support, I wouldn't feel motivated to continue running, really. This is my first, like, speed game that I've taken super seriously. It's gonna be so much fun. So without further ado, chat, let's get into it. We're starting off in Paris. Let's hope we don't get launched off this roof, because we're gonna immediately start with running through here, skipping all of Carmelita Fox's office. Unfortunately, she is my favorite character. We will not be seeing her for a while, so let's jump up here. Let's go into the corner, and let's hope we get this jump. We did. Okay, fantastic. Cool. As I'm weaving through these cop cars, I just wanted to remind you that this is a charity speed run. We're raising money for Shriners Hospital for Children Philadelphia. It's very exciting. It's a very good cause. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later too, because I feel like it's important to push the cause that we are supporting. So we just jumped out. We skipped the entirety of Paris. Bentley's talking to us right now. We don't need to worry too much about what he's talking about. So yeah, I basically clipped out of the level and I'm gone. So here we go, here we go, here we go. So we're going immediately into the first stronghold. I'm button mashing to skip the cutscene. I've actually been skipping cutscenes this whole time. But that's because we've set up the save file just so we have those skips, so we're not sitting here for ages listening to dialogue. Now the first thing we're going to do is like do what a lot of this run does and activate a proxy where I jump off this sign and go all the way up here. This skips a whole bunch of Bentley dialogue. Once again, it doesn't really matter what he's talking about. We're just here to run. We're just here to do the game, but fast. So let me go up here. Let me skip this entire section there, which by the way is more Bentley dialogue. And now we're just gonna jump up over here. I'm taking out this guy. I'm activating this checkpoint because the next trick is the dreaded boost jump, which has destroyed me. So let's jump over here. Let's pause. Oh! We got a beautiful boost jump. We didn't need that checkpoint. We're doing amazing. This is the very first boost jump. And I've done such a wonderful job. I usually really mess up that one. So I'm very proud to have done that, especially in my very first marathon run. So my voice is a little shaky because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that wonderful thing to happen, but hey, let's not count our blessings just yet. We gotta wait. So let's get through this section here. Let's jump up over here. Now the next thing I'm gonna wait for is this thing to come up at the right time. I need to jump on it, reach this cog, and just about there, we just about got this level squared away. That's wonderful. I've also died there pretty often. So we're doing pretty great right now. I'm skipping bunches of the level where Bentley would be yapping and yapping. We can't stop him yapping here. That's okay. We want this key. We don't care about the large vault. So let's take this out and let's keep going. So that's our first level completely done and dusted. This is the only key that we will need in this first fifth of the game. So let's activate it and move on to the next section of the speed run. Here we go. Okay, so here we go into the main stronghold. Over here I'm going to immediately do something I'm going to be doing in pretty much every stronghold. I'm going to pause, sorry, and I'm going to load the game, and immediately I'm going to be at an ideal checkpoint that not only skips Bentley dialogue but skips us having to run all the way here. I really love the horseshoes. They give you an extra life if you get hit. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab this horseshoe before doing this next series of tricks. Not necessarily because we need it right now. I mean, it is a good safety decision, but it's because we'll need it a little bit later in the level, and it saves us having to grab one if we really, really need to grab one later from getting injured. Sorry, that didn't really make any sense. I'm very excited to be running this day. So let's jump up over here. Let's wait a little bit. We're going to jump off of this guy's snot. There we go, we just made it. That was really tight. So let's jump up over here. Let's take out this guy because I don't like him. I know that's not a very nice thing to say, but ideally I don't want to get shot by him. I really like this horseshoe. And here's the part where Sly can activate an animation where he tries to unlock these keys. We don't want that. We call that Sly sniffing locks. Instead, I'm going to do these little jumps where I'm jumping at the right time before Sly hits the ground. Oh, he just hit dust, which means we're going to have to do the trick again. So to do that, we're going to have to run all the way over here and do that series of jumps again, but that's perfectly fine. So we're doing these series of jumps again before he hits the ground. Once you see like a dust cloud under his feet, it means that you need to start again. There are some tricks that let you get away with it, but for me, this trick leaves you with very little room to do so. No, stop. Sly, please. There we go. Okay, I should clip into the cannon. This will take me to the boss. Now, usually what you would do when you enter this boss fight is you want to close the game immediately and reopen it again. We're going to do something a little bit different that is ever so slightly faster. So once we see the load icon pop up, I'm going to immediately pause. I'm going to change region. I'm going to go to PAL. I'm going to mash X so that loads in. And then after that menu goes away, I'm mashing start, going to settings, I'm changing the region back to NTSC. This will allow us to restart the game without thinking too much about the menus. So now I get to wait here while the game's loading. I know that was a very fast thing to start with. It was a lot to take in. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sorry that a lot of my talking, if that's kind of overstimulating. I'm just thinking about a way to talk about these tricks in the fastest way possible, but you can see that we're almost a fifth of the way through the game already. We only have one treasure key, and here we are already at the first world boss. So there's one trick that we're going to do here. At the moment we're playing this like normal. He's going to bounce 5 times. I'm going to smack him in the belly. That's the kind of relationship we have. So I'm just going to wait for him to bounce up. There we go. That way we avoid knocking him into the water, saving us a couple of seconds. So he's going to do this again. He's jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, we knocked him into the water there. That's the time loss that we would get if we hit him too quickly. That's totally fine. So this one I'm going to help the platforms. That was the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's okay if we accidentally fall into the water, chat. We still have a horseshoe. There we go. Let's smack him. Okay, final phase. The funny thing is, with this phase, we have to count 6 this time. So he's going to stick his tongue out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause. I'm going to load game. I'm going to smack him. That way it'll save and preserve our thing. And then we can go to view map and we can go back to the hideout. The game registers as already having beaten him. And we can move on to the next world already. So I'm button mashing again just to skip the series of cutscenes. Well, it's just one cutscene. But still, it's something that I'd rather not activate because it loses time. So we're going to jump up over here. We're already in World 2. We're already on the 2nd fifth of the game. Now let's jump over these cards. Let's go over here. I'm glad that we have a lovely little horseshoe because the next trick we're about to do is a chance to knock you into the water or into space. So let's see. We're going to proxy off of this dog here. I'm going to sit on these cracks here. I'm going to align my camera and I'm going to jump forward. I'm going to move to this corner, and it's launched me. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to smack the ground. We're a little closer than I would like to, and we've lost a horseshoe, unfortunately, but that's fine. We can keep pushing forward because there's another horseshoe right there, and we're going to need that for the next trick we're going to be doing a little bit after this level. So let's take out this guy. There's going to be 2 guys here, but I'm going to keep an eye on these little slammy things over here. Looks like I can keep moving through here. With this guy, I'm going to jump to the right because I want to really avoid the ball that they're slinging. I'm going to avoid these lasers really gracefully right now. It's okay if we hit this last one though because there's a siren right here. Good thing we didn't. I'm going to quickly fling off of these hooks and play through the level like normal, except these lasers can be a little fiddly and finicky. So I need to be a bit careful as I navigate those, take out that alarm, and it's okay. We don't even need to think about the lasers anymore because we already have the treasure key. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. We're going to open up this lock here and then we're going to fly through the level. Not really fly, but I forget. There's a lot of tricks that involve flying. So let's go into the next section of the level. I'm going to do the same thing that I did in World 1 where I'm going to pause and I'm going to load the game. Because we're currently in a tunnel, so we're going to load a game, and then we're going to load the game again, because Bentley so badly wants to talk to us after we've skipped all of his wonderful dialogue earlier in the game. I don't know, he's just a class A yapper. Kind of like me, because I don't know when to stop talking, especially when running. But hey, okay, I promise every trick I'm explaining is very important and of dire consequence, okay? So I'm allowed to keep yapping. So we're going to go up to this corner, and I'm just going to quickly align my camera again. If I jump into the right spot over here, I should be flung all the way up here. Oh, this is a difficult part for me. I need to hit a sweet spot on the roof. I can't go too far or Sly's going to slide off because we want to jump to another roof and we want to hit a barrier. So I'm just going to slow down just a little bit. My yapping might be fast, but my gameplay shouldn't be too fast when it comes to tricks like this. So we're going to jump to the corner here and we're going to jump over here. I'm going to hit a little sweet spot on the roof. Okay, cool. Now he needs cling to life, Sly. Cling to life. Okay, we're up here now. So here we're going to hit an invisible box. He's taking a leap of faith. He's going to keep running and we need to get get to this next section. With this next section, I need to lock in just a little bit. So for once, I'm actually going to be silent because I need to chain some jumps, get all the way around. You know what? Just watch. See what I do. We're gonna go behind his moustache. Hopefully that worked. Yes, it did. Thank goodness. Sometimes it doesn't work for me because I go out too far. We're getting into mugshot. We're gonna do the same thing that we did last time. We're gonna change our region to PAL, and then we're gonna immediately start flipping to our button mashing again. So as we're button mashing, I'm mashing the start or options button. I'm changing region back to NTSC, and we can get immediately back into Sly Cooper Gaming. I'm so excited. We need to get through mugshot, and then we'll already be 2/5 of the way through the game. It's going super well. I don't have much to worry about right now. This is early game stuff. We're getting there. We're getting there. And after a fantastic boost jump, I'm really proud of the progress I've made so far, even though we struggled a little bit on that cannon. It's fine. We're going. We're going. Okay, let's go for mugshot now. We're going to immediately be thrown to his boss fight, and I'm going to start, once it loads, hitting the mirror to the left. Now I'm going to keep running down here. I need to watch for his bullets, but not too much during this phase. He's just a little bit bullet happy. Was that the last mirror? No, it's fine. Ah, there he goes. Okay, we're gonna skip this mirror. Hopefully he runs over to me. Hopefully he misses me enough. He's taking his time. That's okay. Come here, mugshot. I'm gonna smack him. Skip one of his animations that he does here. I could have gotten him a little bit faster, but I kind of wanted to show off the trick. So I'm gonna go here. Honestly, this part here, I'm just trying not to die. He's a lot more trigger happy. There's a lot more loose bullets. Well, no, he's still pretty trigger happy as he was last time. I would say there's a lot more spots where I can become dead. So let's keep going. I'm gonna keep smacking these mirrors. There's not really much we can do here. We just need to keep going the best that we can. And we don't have a horseshoe. Hello, mugshot. He's been burned. So this part of the level I want to play completely casually. We're going to cut a bit of corners with the spire jumping. But here we go. I'm going to smack these mirrors once he shoots them. Because when he shoots the mirrors, when they're flipped towards him, he can shoot them back. And we don't have to go back and do that again, just because he's a little trigger happy. Okay, so let's go over here. We're going to cut that corner part again. We're going to smack this mirror. Dun, dun. Okay. Until we get up to the last mirror. So this is our second to last mirror. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the frog boss. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna load. Hopefully, yes, we've beaten him. Fantastic. Now we can pause, we can view map, and we can safely go all the way back to the hideout while we get to the third part of the game. Preferably, I really want a horseshoe for this part, but you know what? That's fine. We're gonna keep going. Unfortunately, we lost our horseshoe too early, and we needed one for the mugshot trick. So with this, I need to watch my patience here. I jump to this side. I stop. I run. I stop, rotate camera, run, and wait for the camera to relax. Go this way, wait for the camera to chill. Open up the map. Hopefully this should fling me. I just need to get my angle right. Yes, and that's a beautiful fling. That's another trick I struggle with. But look at that, we've got it. Okay, here we go to the next segment. This one's a little bit risky, especially with my jumps. So we need to jump over there to where the last part of the level is. That pink aura over there is actually a key. But to get to that key, we need to take out all these candles. Unfortunately, these voodoo guards, if they catch you with your flashlight, you are donezo. So we're just gonna go around here. We're gonna try and avoid them as much as possible. It is a little bit scary, especially when you haven't got their patterns fully memorized. Shush, I swear I'm a speedrunner. I swear I'm good at this part. Anyway, let's take out all the candles. Let's grab this key and let's be on our way. Okay, let's unlock this door, and unlike the first two sections where we only needed one key, this section you need every single key. So we're gonna have to go through every single level. It's gonna be quite the adventure. It's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm a little bit scared actually, but we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing in the other levels. I'm gonna immediately load, skip Bentley dialogue, immediately be teleported to a different part of the level, and go I'm using immediately a lot, aren't I? I'm going to this trampoline to go into our first level, the Lair of the Beast. Here we go. Okay, this level's very interesting. So what I'm gonna do is there's a whole Bentley starts yapping again. Forgot about that. We gotta load past him. Fantastic. Okay, now we're going over to this section. I gotta hit a spot on here. Let me just get it. There we go. That allows us to skip that parkour section with candles. And we can see off in the distance there, a key in a case. That's immediately what we're going for. We don't need to slide all the way down this rail, as we can do a little bit of a jump up here. So I did that jump by trying to cling back to the bone, and it registers me as already landed there. So it resets my jumps and allows me to extend out a little bit further so I can reach this out of bounds platform. After that, I'm doing a bit of parkour action, landing on this, and then I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna load again so we can skip the key animation. So there's a lot of loading for this part. I don't even know if this part's necessary. It's just what makes me feel comfortable, and I can go back to the stronghold using the map. Now the next level, I'm gonna have to play it super casually but fast. So I need to do things where I need to think. Basically, I need to have my brain on for this part. You'll see it when it comes across, when we come across it. Here we go, Piranha Lake. Also, did you notice that there was no beast? There's a bit of a lair, but no beast. That's because we skipped the beast, sorry. Okay, let's load. Restart level immediately to skip Bentley's yapping. Here's fish. So they come from 2 different spawn points. I see them spawning mostly on the left side right now. So I'm gonna go after these fish. I'm gonna hit the first 3 lamps here. I'm not particularly good at this level, but I do like playing it. I used to really dread this when I was younger. One thing you might not have known is that this is actually my favorite game ever. I only started speedrunning it a few months ago, and it's been such a journey ever since. I'm a huge fan of evocative gameplay, which means additional ways to play a game that come from the player's own mind. Which is awesome. It's one of my favorite concepts. We missed a lamp there, but I really love the idea of that. It adds so much to the gameplay. Sly 1's come very far this year, especially with a release on the PS5. How cool is that? That's what we're playing on right now. I'm having an absolute blast with it. It's such a beautiful game. The OST is great. The visuals are awesome. And it just feels, it feels so much like a vibe. So yeah, I just want to use this section, super casual, just to talk about my love for this game, because I really think it is a treasure among treasures. Yeah, Sly 2 and Sly 3 are brilliant, okay? I'm not gonna doubt that, but this game will always have a special place in my heart. And being able to stream this for you today, learning the speedrun, has been such an awesome opportunity for me. I love this game so much. Okay, I'm gonna jump up here. I'm gonna pause immediately. There we go! Okay, we can view map. And since we got the key, we can go immediately back to the stronghold. There's a little trick that we can do. Where we can jump up here. Hopefully I get it first try. If not, I'm gonna do it the other way. So we didn't get that. Okay, I'm gonna do it again though. There's a way that you can jump up here. I know that on the PS2 versions of the game it was super laggy and you couldn't get up there, except I don't want to waste too much time on that, so let's do this way. I know that I can jump a little bit, so I don't have to sneak the whole way. I can take out this guy and immediately move on to our next level, a grave undertaking. This is a very interesting level that involves going out of bounds a little bit, but I really, really love that this has a horseshoe right there for the taking, so I'm taking it. Okay, since we have a wonderful horseshoe back, sorry, just concentrating a little bit, we can start doing our little out of bounds thingies. Honestly, we don't even need the horseshoe for this bit. It just makes me feel comfortable, okay? It's my little placebo that gets me through the day. So generally you can keep jumping through the trees, but the best thing I love about this particular path to get to the key is that there's this little panel here that you can run across to get to the end of the level. It's like a really good safety net. Being a beginner to speedrunning, I very much prefer points of safety. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go, we got the key. Ooh, okay. I thought, oh my gosh, I thought that was gonna end a lot differently. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this, and then I'm gonna exit level, and I'm gonna do something super crazy. I'm going to run directly back into the level. And I'm gonna grab this horseshoe. The ghosts really were scary. Okay. Now that we have this other horseshoe, I'm gonna exit the level again. Oh, okay. Here's a level I don't like. Here's a level that pisses me off a little bit. So, Let's jump up here. Let's go the cool way. I remember Geha saying that this was the cool way. Because we could use the keys to unlock the gate and progress through the level normally, but we do the cool way now because it's the cool way. Definitely not because it's a shortcut to down home cooking, the next split in the run. So this is a split. Oh no, wait, I see chat's mad about, oh no, did I say something wrong? Oh. Shit, sorry, I got a bit thrown off. I'm just gonna keep going. So I can use this part in the run where I have to kill chickens pretty much casually. I do struggle with this level quite a lot. It's a bit of an issue for me. I'm usually very tight on time when it comes to this. So I'm just gonna play it casually, but it's a good chance to talk about the charity that we're supporting today. Shriners Hospital for Children is a fantastic charity. I'm just reminding you to donate. That chicken's legs was clipping through itself, that's fine. Shit. Okay, sorry. I've been feeling a little bit thrown off, but it's fine. We're good to go. Shriners Children's Hospital is a fantastic cause. There's a lot of really amazing and inspiring stories on the website. It's definitely just a really, really lovely charity, and I love that I can read all about the amazing things that they do. Okay, I'm gonna get my horseshoe back, so I'm gonna load. Oh, I'm gonna jump for the key, and then I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna load. If we get this key, we get our horseshoe back, which we did. And we've got the key for this level, so we can leave now. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into Ghastly, which is another split that I had to play pretty much casually. But that's fine. We just have to keep moving. The key is that we just keep moving. So I guess this is another opportunity to talk about the charity, and I read a really interesting story about a wonderful 14-year-old girl who regardless of the troubles that she's been through, has been given the support and the love and everything she needs to continue pursuing art, which I think is an amazing and wonderful story. And that's just one of the stories of all the like lovely kids that have things to say about how much this charity has helped them and how they feel motivated to continue doing amazing things. So please know that if you are donating to this charity, you are donating to an amazing cause for people who care a lot about these children, and I think it's such a wonderful thing to be doing, and it makes me feel so lucky to be running for Armed With Their Speed to support such a wonderful charity. So with that turtle, I just ran directly in front of him because I'm not scared of him anymore. I mean, okay, he's pretty scary, but I'm not as scared of him anymore. So I'm gonna go directly in front of this turtle guy as well. I could go after the grave instead, but honestly, I think the grave's a little bit easier to go after. I feel a bit more empowered with that gold horseshoe, so we're gonna keep going. The game gets a little bit loud around here. I can barely hear Bentley. I'm not sure if you can hear me either, but we're just gonna keep going. So I'm gonna start shooting this way because I want to start hitting that back barrier before I even get there. That way we can cruise nicely through it and head to the next section of the game. Now that we've got that done, I don't need to think too much about this guy. He's a goner. I feel like this part of the game tries to confuse you because you don't know which direction to go. But I'm just going to keep pursuing one direction. And I'm going to keep moving here, take out these two guys. And now we have the more difficult part of the game. It's totally fine and normal if we lose a horseshoe here. We get swarmed by ghosts. Now I have to listen to a candle sound. Well, for a candle sound. There's one. And let's go to this side. There we go. Now that the ghost is taken out, we can grab the treasure key and move on to the next section of the game. So the next section of the game, I should do pretty well, but I've fumbled a lot of it during practice, so my fingers are super crossed. Usually we would head in the other direction. This time we're going this way and we're jumping over the flashlight guards to get to the next level. This will be the final level that we take on before going to Ruby's boss. So with this level, I need to play through it at the beginning a little bit casually. But the key's actually to our left through that tunnel over there. So let's jump on this bone. Let's keep going.
I'm telling you, the health department's going to come down big time on this dope.
Okay, I did another bone jump. Now this part I need to pay extra attention to. And you might have noticed the guard didn't see me when I was on the bone. There we go, we did that perfectly. That was a jump made by Nick Astalis. I found it a lot easier than playing it the other way. That you're supposed to do the jump, and I can pause, I can view map, and go directly back to chicken, so we can access the boss super easily. I didn't want to mention the jump until after I'd done it correctly. I would hate to like talk about Nick that way, and then immediately fumble the jump. So that's the end of that level already. We've got all 7 of the treasure keys, and now we can activate the trigger that'll take us directly up to the boss. So here we go, I'm gonna throw in these keys. Sly can't sniff the locks from here. We've got no cannon action happening. So I'm gonna wait for a platform to come our way. I'm gonna jump on it, just gonna quickly go on this thing, and then jump into here, and it should take us directly to Ruby, where we're basically gonna do the same thing, where we pause once we enter her realm. We're gonna change region again, and we're gonna skip the first section of the game. Perfect. So we can change region to PAL. No lock sniffer, there's no lock sniffer. Okay. Bashing pause again, changing region back to NTSC. Still a little bit nervous about this. But this run's actually going really well so far. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's just hope the next sections of the game go well. You might notice that I still have my gold horseshoe. Now, any speedrunners out there would know. Well, any speedrunners of this game would know that you're not supposed to really have a horseshoe for this part, but I like having a gold horseshoe. So I'm going to intentionally get rid of those once I've entered this realm. So I'm going to go through this like normal. Her first phase. There she is over there. And I'm going to intentionally fall into the water. I'm going to mash X to disperse of our horseshoe real quick. I'm going to go in here again, and then I'm going to do this really risky jump. Dang, we slipped. Okay, that's fine. So what I need to do when this happens is I need to immediately load again, just so we can get those horseshoes back. Actually, I don't even think we really needed to load, but we would be sent to the segment anyway, so that's fine. I still need to test whether or not it's fine to like not, to like keep going without the horseshoes. I'm pretty sure it's okay because the save has the horseshoes on it, because you can actually keep horseshoes on saves. Oh, we missed the jump again. Okay, I need to be a little bit more patient with this one. Sly's drowning. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna try this without our horseshoes and hope that we get to keep them. You know, why not experiment during the marathon run? Okay, let me be patient. Uh-oh, okay. No, come on, Sly, come on. Uh-oh, okay. I need to get on this branch. Yes. Okay, now we flip up around here. Look at us. We're going again. I'm jumping on this bone. I'm going up here. I'm hitting an invisible barrier. I'm looking at this rope over here, then I'm looking at this rope over here and jumping directly towards it. We should be able to land down here, hit a barrier, and we'll be taken to the next section of the run. And for that, I need to take off my headphones, which is a really interesting thing to do. But you see, this makes me pretty nervous. This rhythm game is a game that I really enjoyed. It is infamously difficult, and I would play it the way that it was intended, which means hitting the buttons as soon as they get near Sly. Turns out you can actually button mash your way through this boss fight, but the penalty of that is you hear this drumming sound, which I bet you're all hearing right now. So to get past that, I need to take off my headphones, because otherwise it gets a bit distracting, it gets a little bit overstimulating, and I need to lock in. I couldn't tell you how many times I've lost to this boss due to daydreaming, or reading chat, or talking about something completely different. So I'm locking in for just a little bit, Here we go. So I'm being pretty quiet because I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh, I almost died here. Oh, no. But yeah, there were roosters dancing around her. Earlier in the level, there were chickens doing backflips and laying eggs. It's really quite a sight to see. Okay, I gotta lock in for this bit. I don't know why I find it so difficult. I think it's my kryptonite. Here we go. Okay, we need to jump down, hit the ground, pause, and we need to load and we need to smack. Yes, we did it. Okay, that registers as 2 hits. We've hit Ruby twice, and we can view map, and we can exit level. Did we get our horseshoes back? I forgot to check. So let's go and see if we got those back. So I'm gonna immediately go into our next realm, trigger that open, and have a little look. I'm so nervous. We'll see how things go. Okay, do we have our horseshoes? And we do, so I'm putting my headphones back on. We're going to continue through this path that we've been given, and it is a very lucky day for personal run experimentation. Here we go. Okay, so I don't know anything about a few other things you can do, like proxying off the van, but I've been taught how to do this, which we got first try, which is a proxy up into the snow. And Get has taught me how to do that one. So I'm running along the snow. I'm trying to get to the other side. And I don't need to think too much about this enemy over here, although I am going to take them out because they make me nervous. So I'm going to continue on with the level now. Here we go. Our next section over here. We can jump on this lamp and then we can go on this slope. This is one that I actually learned recently. And then we can immediately progress to the next part. Ooh, we lost a horseshoe there. That's totally fine. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Okay, this next part, we just need to avoid... I used to think that these were soccer balls when I was younger. Okay, here we go. I don't need to worry about hitting these guys. I don't need to waste my time. They're not going to be able to hit me from there. So I'm going to take out this firework. I'm going to get 1 firework for luck, and we're just going to keep going. That icicle scared me so much. Okay, I'm gonna run up behind this foo dog. I'm gonna wait for this guy to turn around. I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna smack him. Then I'm gonna get these easy to reach fireworks so I can progress a little bit further through the level.
Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Okay, Bentley, I don't need you talking to me right now. I just got hit by an icicle. It was pretty scary, so let's keep going. So there's a cutscene that triggers directly in front of this door, so we're gonna try and avoid that snow patch. We're gonna chain our jumps again. No! Sly went for the clue, but that's fine because we got the trigger and we're into the main stronghold. Now this part here is one of the more difficult tricks for me to master, so I'm a little bit afraid, but we're going to do what we do in every stronghold and we're going to load directly into the main area. So to do that, so now that we're over here, I'm going to wait for this guy to fall asleep. I'm going to go up and immediately hit him. And then I'm going to do another boost jump, so pray for me. Okay, I didn't hit that time. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous about this one again, too. There we go. Okay, this is the more difficult part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump across the ground. I'm going to go up to this patch of snow as well. Okay, I'm going to land probably here. I think I feel comfortable here. Try and line up my camera. And we're going to do some really weird out-of-bounds action. Hopefully we hit that trigger and we can go directly to Panda King's boss. I'm worried that was a little bit higher, and it was. We didn't hit the trigger. That's totally fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to load the game again, except we're going to quickly wait until he hits the threshold. No, never mind. I thought that was water. It's all good. Let's do this trick again. We almost got it. I'm feeling confident that we can get this. That guy's not gonna get me. The last thing he saw was Sly's face. Okay, that was a little bit fast, that's fine. Okay, let's jump up over here. Let's think about where we're standing. Probably like here. Gonna go here, rotate the camera. Hopefully we hit that barrier this time, and it looks like we did. Fingers crossed, and we hit the trigger. Here we go to flame through the Panda King boss level. Usually it takes me multiple attempts to get this area, so I'm still really proud of myself that I managed to get that this time. So let me just mash the pause button again so we can change regions back. We're back onto NTSC, and we're having a great time as I wait for the game to load once again as we launch into yet another boss. We're almost 4/5 of the way through the game. 4/5 of the way through the game. But we're out of horseshoes. So what are we gonna do? I think after Panda King, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna collect a few horseshoes for good luck. I feel like I really need them. Honestly, we're doing super well. Who knows? I might not need any of them. But I just want to have that extra level of safety. I feel like being safe in runs, especially when just learning the game, is really important to stay motivated to run. If I keep taking too many risks, it definitely takes its toll on my mental health. And hey, mental health is really important. Speedrunning's supposed to be fun. I love this game. So yeah, I've got like easy ways of doing it. That's fine. That's totally fine. We can build up on more difficult stuff as we become more skilled runners. It's like more things to look forward to when you think about it. I gotta watch these last few hits because I am hitting him more than 10 times, which can really mess with the how the boss works. So it's hard to explain, but he can take a certain amount of hits before he belly bounces you back, and I've been hitting more than I'm supposed to. Oh shoot, no! Okay, we didn't get the trigger, that's fine. I'm gonna change it back to PAL, and we're just gonna do the thing where we load into the game again, and then we will be ready to switch to World 5. This is why counting your hits is very important, but that's fine. We're doing very well right now. We're doing very well right now. I'm very happy, actually. We'll see how things go in World 5. I might actually PB. My current PB is 51 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. Can't guarantee. The game picks up very quickly. It gets very difficult, so I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch. So here we go. Let me pause. Oopsies. Okay, we're not gonna let him get us. Uh-oh. I got a view map. He could have gotten us. Okay. World 5 time.
Hey, partner.
Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna be nervous for a lot of this. I'm gonna be really nervous.
Hey, Sly! The roads are clockwork. Whoa! Check out all those mines. Think you can blow them away?
This is one of the levels that I'm actually very scared of. I forgot to go and get the horseshoe. So we're gonna quickly do that actually. I need to have the safety, okay? It's important. It's important. I take a lot of hits here. I would hate to lose a large portion of the run because I'm not a safety. So here we go. So we're going back to the beloved grave undertaking. We're gonna grab a horseshoe. Once it's on our back, I'm gonna immediately exit level, and then we're gonna go and re-enter again. In typical runs, this is something that you generally wouldn't do, but like I said earlier, it's a lot to do with my love for speedrunning and how I just want to keep going and have fun. And sure, if we lose a little bit of time to this, I'm not going to be too fussed. It means that I can keep going and I have another chance to do more stuff. I think I was supposed to go to the hideout, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, but that's okay. Nerves is all about the journey. Here we go. I'm holding down square so I can immediately get these shots in. There we go. And we don't get Fire Bentley dialogue now. Well, actually, does Bentley even talk here? I know that Murray does. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm petrified with the fear of the level. Okay, I've been taught a lot about this level in the past couple days, so I'm just gonna quickly aim for the left of this cave. That might not be perfect, that's okay. Uh-oh, I moved my reticle, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna get through the first section of the owls. Actually, Nick told me to place my reticle around this area. There's still a chance that they can get me, so let's be careful. I'm loosening up just a little bit out of fear of falcons, and I can take out these rocks over here. Okay, oh, there's one more rock. Okay, now I'm gonna try and hit these mines over here. It's not really important whether we get them or not. The camera loves to just slide away. I'm gonna try and get these as well. They're a little bit terrifying. The dive bombing really psychs me out, but that's okay because we've done our second section. We've got a gold horseshoe. Everything's good. Let's just hope that we get to the end. We can see the lava's around us. The stakes are high. And we're on to the last fifth of the game already. It's super nerve-wracking. Oh no! The rocks! No! Oh, we lost a horseshoe. That's fine. Let's keep going. That's why horseshoes are important. Let's try and break this for luck, and we did break it! We are so lucky. Okay, this part is the most scariest part in my opinion. I've died to this so many times. I've died, like, so much that I get anxiety in my chest whenever I play this part. So I'm gonna spray and pray just a little bit. These falcons are becoming a lot. And then we got the last one. And now we're good. We can keep going. We just got smacked by a little bit of a rock. We're okay. We're going.
Hurry. That cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
Okay, we're up to this next part. I have to lock in a bit, so I won't be talking a whole lot. So if there's anything that anyone wants to say, that's all good. I'm going to just lock in for a bit while I take over these slugs because they're really scary. Oh, these slugs are so scary. Oh, no. And there we go. That was a little bit scary, not gonna lie. I always struggle with this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay. So we're gonna immediately pause again. Unfortunately, we get to skip the dialogue. We save Carmelita here. There's a whole section of this level where you can practice your thieving stuff, but we're actually gonna start off by doing a proxy. I'm going around in a big circle. Okay, we didn't quite get it that time. That's okay. There we go, we've hit the ramp. Okay, so there's a high chance that I can die in this area too. So I'm holding on to my horseshoe. I'm clutching to it. It is my horseshoe. I'm going to take out this chair. I'm going to think about my alignment real carefully here because we're going to proxy off of that turret. And just like that, we made it to a temporary truce. I'm jumping as fast as I can, not only for joy, but so I can skip Carmelita's dialogue. Oh, we love her, don't we? But unfortunately, we can't be yapping to her while we're speed running. It really detriments the run. So I'm going to take out the slug over here. I'm going to try and take out the slug here. And we did it, so another slug's not going to spawn out from our right. I'm going to spend a little bit of time taking out that before smacking on this other slug. There's another slug that comes out of here. Oh no, Sly! Okay, we're safe. We're fine. I just put Sly in grave danger for a little bit there. Okay, a bird's going to come out of here. A bird's going to come out of here too. That's all right. Now we just need to aim for these pylons. These are the only things that are stopping us from completing the level, other than the deadly slugs that are about to come out of the tunnels. So as I take those out, I'm going to watch Sly a little bit. And as I see slugs come out of this tunnel here, I'm going to shoot a couple for good measure, just so he doesn't get attacked. And here we go. He gets his cane. These slugs are fighting. They're having a death match over losing their special little raccoon friend. And we are going to move right on to my least favorite level. Now this level has been infamously difficult for me. It has some beautiful speed tech. I don't know if I'll be able to get this first one. I can play casually if I fail it too many times, but I'm gonna try. My voice is wobbly. Here we go. That's okay, let's go back. Okay, I can't quite get that one. Usually we'd go up into the bar there, but I'm gonna keep moving. We'll see how far we can get through this section. My hands are way too shaky right now. Here we go. Okay, we're going up to this section by jumping on this cog. Oh, my hands! They're so shaky because they're about to get to one of the most difficult parts for me. One of the most difficult tricks I've had to learn. No, Sly! And we've lost our horseshoe. Which way is this level leaning? There we go! Let's go! I've never done that! Or at least it's been a while. We avoid these electric pylons and we move on to the final boss. And chat, I'm not going to get another horseshoe. We're just going to move on to the final boss of the game. I'm going to pause. Sorry, Bentley. I can't hear you talk right now. I'm too busy reveling in the fact that I was able to do Sinking Barrel so quickly. So now we're aiming for parts of Clockwork that Carmelita has been shooting. He's going to start shooting at me. I'm leaning off to the right just so I can avoid his bullets. I don't trust myself enough around them to allow myself to like try and dodge them in a really good way. So I'm going to lean here again and wait for these bullets. I'm going to aim for his wing. And that's phase 1 over with. So now we get to listen to dialogue for a little bit. And so I just want to use this opportunity to say, which I think I'm talking over the dialogue, which is fine. I just want to take the opportunity to say that I feel so lucky to be running this today. To be running my favorite game in front of so many people makes me feel so emotional and happy, and I'm so grateful for it. I don't know if we'll be able to beat the boss in this turn, but I feel so lucky to be part of such an amazing community that cares so much about games, about creating evocative experiences, and also raising money for charity. How wonderful is that? What a great and amazing cause. Now let's take care of this bird. Okay, this next phase, we need to get through these rings. There's a chance that we can be purple ringed, which means that one of these rings can fly back and they can smack us and we can die. So let's hope that we don't get that. And oh, I am so nervous. I haven't even predicted where, like, I'm supposed to hit everything. That was a purple ring just then, I think. On the bottom right corner. I hope it was, so I know that we won't get purple ringed later, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so nervous.
My experience is greater.
Okay, here we go. The last part. The last part. Okay, we're about to do a really difficult jump. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to nail it, but we're gonna try. And if we don't nail it, we're gonna get him again. My hands are shaking so bad. Oh my god, we got it! We got it! I can't believe it! We got it! We beat me by several minutes!
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed
We
to
did
snatch
it!
that
Oh my
last
gosh, I'm
piece of the
shaking so
devious
much!
raccoonus from Clockwork's
I'm
claw.
shaking so much!
I had taken
We
down
PB'd!
each member of the Fiendish Five. Lolly,
Oh my gosh!
Mugshots,
Thank you so much,
Teenage Movie,
everyone!
Panda King, and finally Clockwork.
Oh my gosh, can I
beat them
get...
all one by one and
If
reclaimed my
anyone
birthright.
is sub to me, not to shill myself,
Of
if we
course,
can
there
get
was no way I could have
chickens
gotten here
kissing
without
in the
the help of my
chat
pals.
for when Sly
I know
and
this
Calm
hasn't been
kiss,
easy for them,
I would
but
love
they
that.
stuck with me through it all.
I have tears in my eyes. I'm so grateful
took
to
a
have
lot of
everyone
guts for him
with
to
me
get out
while I'm
in the field
doing
with me.
this. I can't believe
I
we
know he was
PB'd.
scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've
I
ever
can't
known.
believe that this happened.
Thank
For a
goodness
run
for
like
Bentley.
this.
Without his expertise,
Oh.
I'd have never found my
Oh
way
my
off
gosh,
that rooftop
there's
in
tears
Paris.
going down my cheeks right now.
guy
I didn't
couldn't
think we'd
ask for a
PB
better
for the
gang of
run. I
friends.
just thought I'd be able to show you some cool stuff.
Who could ever forget
So I'm
the
kind of all
lovely
over the place.
Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore.
Okay,
Now that Clockwork's death ray is out
I'll
of
let you
commission,
enjoy this part
we're
of the
back to playing
cutscene
cops and
while I
robbers.
just take a second.
I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much, everyone.
I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock. but I knew it
I
wouldn't
feel
be long
so
before
so
we'd see
grateful
each
and
other
lucky.
again.
I only just started speedrunning this a few months ago, and the journey with this has been amazing. I'll never not be grateful. I mean, okay, my sprite looks angry right now. I only have this nervous one, so oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say right now. I have no words, but oh my gosh, there's more tears. But thank you so much, everyone. This was my very first marathon run. I've received so much support from so many wonderful people. The Slime One speedrun community is amazing. I'm also very grateful to Marathon Man who gave me a bit of support right before my run. I'm grateful for everyone in chat. And it's been such a wonderful, amazing experience, and I am so lucky to be the closing run for Armed with Their Speed 2024 Christmas edition. So yeah, thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it was so good. It's my best run so far.
Okay, I'm gonna start tearing up now.
Yeah, oh my gosh, the tears are going down my chin right now. Like, wow. Thank you so much for inviting me on to do Armed with Their Speed. I remember being so nervous when I submitted any %, thinking, I honestly, I submitted saying that I'd be able to do it in an hour, without actually properly having hit sub-hour consistently yet. So getting a 48, which my PB I think is 51:14, is such a huge milestone for me, and I'm so glad that I was able, that you've given me the ability to do this marathon and to be able to PB for such an amazing charity stream.
I'm happy that you were a part of this. This was great.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Do you have any last minute plugs you want to give? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off.
Oh, no, you're fine, you're fine. I was about to say, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I want to once again, you know, most of the people in chat deserve thank yous because you're all so wonderful. Geh has created a tutorial video which I was able to follow, and Geh and Takai and I think also Nick sat with me while I streamed learning the really like early game first ever boost jump as I struggled with it for 2 solid hours trying to get that one jump, and we've come so far since then. I'm so lucky that I've been sent like all this wonderful advice. Albie taught me like the horseshoe thing where you can just quickly jump out the water. So much the community has given me little tidbits that have really formulated my experience as a runner, and the fact that I can do this with my favorite game ever, my childhood, my like really special to me game that I didn't know a lot of fans of, it just means the world to me. So thank you so much. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, I think we're gonna wrap up then.
Amazing, amazing. I'm just gonna quickly send, just in case anyone is like still in my chat, I'm just gonna quickly send a raid out to your direction because I am going to end my stream so you can wrap up yours because I'm very all over the place right now. So it's an amazing time.
I don't know if you know this, but there was a Mr. Beast ad that played like as soon as
No.
like a second or two before I cut to the transition screen.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's
I
so
was like,
funny.
okay. I'm cutting this off myself.
I just saw everyone cheering me on in my chat as well. I have so much love for everyone, and I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue running games because it's just so worth it.
You should be proud. That was awesome. That was so much fun to watch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and do the closing remarks then.
Wonderful. Okay, goodbye.
Take care.